Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the first official video of 2023 and I can't believe how fast 2022 went. It just went by in a blink. So happy new year to you guys. I hope your new year is off to a really great start and I hope you guys are making your plans and working on all the things that you wanted to work on and finally get started with the things you have wanted to work on. Now usually every year I'll do a wrap up where we go through all the outfits that I share with you guys and it's just a way to look back and see everything that I did. So I'm not going to do that now in this video, but if you do want to catch that outfit wrap up, then make sure you guys head over to my Instagram because that's where you're going to be able to find it. But I wanted to just chat with you guys and give you an update because a lot's been going on my end and I just want to fill you guys in before we just jump right into the fashion content because a lot of you have been asking about my closet. Here we are, you guys. We're going to talk more about it, but we're here. I finally have a closet that I just absolutely love. So I'm excited to show you guys the full picture, but it is a work in progress still. So we'll talk more about it. But 2022 was such a good year. Overall, it was such a good year because I had so much growth personally as well as career-wise. And I just really learned a lot. I did a lot. And my channel saw so much growth thanks to you guys. My channel grew so much. And I've been seeing a lot of new faces here on YouTube as well as on Instagram and TikTok. So I do want to welcome you guys to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Ashley Park. This is Park Avenue and I have tons of fashion content. So if that's what you love, you're in the right place. Subscribe, hit those notification bells because I don't want you guys to miss anything. We're back to regular scheduled programming, multiple uploads a week, and I don't want you guys to miss any of it. I did slow down with uploads a bit, from around Thanksgiving all the way up to now. And it was just because I just was taking a little bit of a break. I was just easing into the new year. But that last week of the year, I actually got bronchitis, which was crazy. I've never had bronchitis before, but it was awful. And I have a little bit of a cough now, but I'm so much better than I was. And I'm just thankful to have gotten over that because bronchitis is awful. But besides that, 2022 was a good year and I had so many opportunities career-wise and it was just such a cool space that I was in for 2022. We worked on the house and we did a lot of work on the house, completely gutted it, renovated it. And, it was just the hugest project that I have ever been a part of. Winston as well. I mean, this is the first time he did a lot of things that he did in that house. So it was just a really cool experience. And we have decided that we are selling that house, you guys. Yep. So you guys know we got this apartment. When we got this apartment, we decided that we needed to be closer to a lot of things that we were not close to in the house. So we were just going to go back and forth to the house, stay in the apartment and then go back to the house. Just this apartment was supposed to be more so like an office space kind of that we could also stay at. But then we were going to rent out the house. We had lots of plans as far as what we were going to do because we were going to first keep the property. But then we decided, after consideration and, talking about all the things that we wanted to do, that we were going to just go ahead and sell the house. So it's almost officially wrapped up now. It's been going on. And so we are just going to close that chapter and move on to the next. And we had such a positive experience with the renovation and everything that we did with that house that we are excited to do it again. So I'm going to take you guys along when that happens. It's developing now. We're making our plans and working on the ideas for what we're going to do. But we're not going to take too much time in the planning phase because we wouldn't just get right to it. But once that happens, I am going to share it more with you guys. And we are going to do it in a little bit of a different capacity. So stay tuned for that. I'm excited to share it with you guys. So 2023, we got lots of plans. We have so much already that we have an idea that we are going to make happen. And the thing is about everything that has happened up until this point, I literally have done everything that I set out to do, which when I think back and I reflect on everything that has happened, I'm blown away. Do you know what I mean? It's just crazy to me. And in 2022, I realized how powerful manifestation is and how you really need to just lean into whatever it is that you want to do because there's literally no reason that it wouldn't happen if you're just if you stay on your path, if you continue to make it happen. I did share my experience with you guys in my ebook. I have it linked in the description box if you guys want to check it out. I know so many of you have already gotten the book. Some of you have gotten the book and haven't gotten started, and now's your time to get started. But everything that I did to get to where I am, I chronicled that in the ebook so you guys can follow step by step if you want to. But it's just everything that I said I was going to do, I'm doing. And so I'm just really proud of myself and proud of Winston. Everything that we worked on, we are making it happen. And so that's why I feel like us doing the complete home renovation really it took the fear out of a lot of things for us, because we realized that it was just, I'm not going to say it was just so easy, because it came with its difficulties for sure, but it was just so doable. And so we're excited to, get started on some future projects. And like I said, I want to tell you guys all about it as it develops. But I do want to show you guys the finished renovations. I never did like an official, wrap up when we completed all the renovations. So I do want to show you guys what it looks like and how everything turned out.
So what's up, guys? We are at the house, and as you can see, this is the finished product. If you remember, before we started doing like the construction and the demolition, we were right in the same spot and actually intro and show you guys the house. So now let's show you the finished product.
All right, guys, so I am going to show you guys, this is a home tour, a finished home tour, completely renovated. And you guys know when we first got this house, it was completely different. Like, honestly, it was really ugly. There was so much going on. There were like floor paneling. There was floor paneling on the wall. There were doors here in this entryway. It had like those, what are those doors called? You know, those doors that have like the stuff that's on the laundry room doors. You guys will see it, I'll show you. But there were doors here. It was very closed off, and we wanted to open it as much as possible without completely knocking down the whole house and starting over. So I'm going to show you guys the finished product. And right now, all the furniture you guys see, this is actually just for the staging. The house is pretty much sold, but our realtor wanted to stage it because once we realized we weren't going to keep the house in any capacity, we weren't going to rent it out or anything like that, we got rid of any furniture that we had. And so the realtor wanted to stage it so that, of course, when people come see it, that they knew what they could put where and how you can really just make the home cozy and everything like that. So now I want to first show you guys this staircase. So when we first moved in, to be honest, I really don't remember what the staircase looked like, but we had to completely tear it out, and we had it down to like the wood. And the stairs that we had, unfortunately, we couldn't run the flooring up on the stairs, which is what I wanted originally. I was gonna do like white risers, and then the floor, the luxury vinyl was gonna continue up the stairs. But once we ripped up the carpet that was on there before, we realized we couldn't do that. So we had to pick this carpet, which turned out to be okay. I mean, I like it, but obviously I wanted the flooring to go up, up the stairs. But this was like, this is really good. And then this I want to show you guys, because Winston actually made this railing. Like, he literally did it from scratch all by himself, which I thought was crazy, because when we bought this house, so I don't know if you guys noticed, I might have mentioned on the channel, Winston grew up in Harlem. Like, he grew up in Queens, and then he moved to Harlem, and there was no building houses and making stuff and doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? So he really learned so much here. He got so many tools. We were in Home Depot like every other week, you guys. It was to the point where I started knowing where things was at Home Depot. And that gotta be bad. So we were in Home Depot all the time. And so anyway, Winston did a lot of projects around the house too. And I just was really proud of him that he learned so many things, and he was able to build so many things. So he did this staircase, and we wanted to make the house as modern as possible. I mean, it's not a modern home at all, but we really wanted to modernize it as much as possible with the light switches. We got Siri like throughout the house, and then we did things like this with the railing, which is really cool. So this is the staircase, but I'm going to take you guys through the living room and show you what it looks like. This is the living room right off the entryway. This is more so like a sitting room. Obviously you can make whatever you want. We were gonna turn it into an office, but this is like just a second living room space. And then we go into the dining area. The only piece of furniture that we have left pretty much from this house is our dining table. This is from West Elm, and I love this table. It might look familiar to a lot of you because it's a popular table, but I wanted to get the bench that goes with it, and then a couple of chairs, and it was gonna be so cute. I was gonna have like, the chairs at the head, and then a couple other chairs in the bench. It was gonna be so cute. And then the kitchen, in the dining area, you can see into the yard, which we never really got to. Believe it or not, we cleaned up that yard a lot. Like, we did a lot of work back there because it was so bad. There was a pool, there was like wooden planks, there was these posts cemented into the ground that Winston had a time with. He definitely had a time with those posts. And then eventually we had to call somebody in with like this big old tractor thing, like this big giant claw thing to like rip them out because it was so crazy. And it took Winston like a whole day to do one post because they were cemented so far into the ground. It was nuts. But once we got the yard like cleaned up, we never got around to doing like the landscaping and all those other things. So this is the dining area. And then we're gonna go look at the kitchen. So another area that was closed off, we had to widen this doorway because it was like a lot smaller. And that's one thing about this house, is that the doorways were a little bit small. but this one we widened up. We really wanted a really big open kitchen. We wanted a lot of countertop space, and we wanted white everything, really, like just, you know, white and light and open and airy. And these are quartz countertops, all the cabinetry. And one thing I didn't realize when we bought the house, I mean, like, obviously it's learning lessons, but I didn't realize there wasn't going to be a refrigerator when we moved in. When we came to see the house, there was a refrigerator, and it looked pretty new. But when we moved in, the refrigerator was gone, which was actually noted in the documents. I just overlooked that. But we decided we were going to get new appliances. We went to the Best Buy outlet, and we just racked up. And the stove that was here was gross. We got this new stove. So we got really great appliances, KitchenAid, refrigerator, dishwasher, and stove. We really love it. And Winston actually wanted to take everything to the apartment, but they said no. So, but you know, it helps the vibe of the home. So this is great. And then off of the kitchen, we have this cute little breakfast nook. And this was actually going to be, well, it kind of was. It was my coffee station. I don't know if you guys remember, we put together the coffee station. I showed you guys on the channel, and I think I showed it on Instagram as well. We still have that. We took it to the apartment, the little coffee, the bar station. I turned it into a coffee station. And so that was going to be like my little chill area. I was actually thinking about putting in a bench over there, but I decided against that. But over here off the kitchen was the laundry area, which I never liked. I never liked this, but I was, you know, willing to overlook it because there were other cute little things about the house. And right off the kitchen, we have this bathroom, this powder room, which is actually my favorite bathroom in the entire house. And it's because of this tile. I love this tile, you guys. We fell in love with it when we saw it in the tile store. It was just so gorgeous. I thought it was so upscale, and I think it just really elevated this bathroom. And I wanted the powder room to be like a fun powder room. And I was gonna do, like, opposite the mirror, a cute, like, maybe like a floral wall or something like that, so that when people came over and took selfies and stuff like that, they would have like a cute background. So I love this bathroom. I just think it's so cute. It's small, but it's pretty spacious. It's pretty big for a powder room. And then we have the floating sink, which I love. And this bathroom is so elevated. I just love it. It's my favorite one in the whole house. Okay, so now we're in the main living area. This is where we lounge and we watch TV. And we actually had to open up the entrance into this room because it was super closed off. The refrigerator actually took up half of the space. They had the refrigerator on the opposite wall. It was just really just closed in. And so we wanted to open it up a lot. And that's basically what we did. And we painted everything white again. Everything throughout the house is white. And then we ran the flooring again through here. And then we did this gorgeous fireplace again with this beautiful tile. And we saw we looked at lots of inspiration, and we saw these wood panels in a lot of the fireplaces that we liked, or a lot of like wall accents. So we were like, let's incorporate that. So when we first did it, we painted it white, right? It was white. Mm-hmm. And then we realized quickly that white just didn't look good with this tile. So we decided to go with black, and I was scared about the black. If you guys remember from back then, those of you who've been watching since the beginning, since we bought this house, then I think I shared with you guys that I was super scared about the black, but it turned out so good. The guy who we had painted was very like precise, and it came out really nice. And then we found this granite slab, had that cut and put here, and it just looks really nice with the fiberglass. Once the fire's going, it's just so gorgeous. So I'm gonna miss this because I love fireplaces, and you know, I customized this one, so I really am gonna miss it. And this was a huge deal when we found the grout for it. That was something that was really important to us too, because when we were in the store and we saw this tile, they had like this chocolatey brown grout, and we couldn't find it. So we had to like wing it a little bit, but it came out really nice. So I just love this tile. Now I'm gonna take you guys upstairs because we gotta go check out the studio. And then another railing that Winston did, which is really nice. Okay, you guys, so we are in the studio. You guys saw the studio so many times on my channel. And this actually, when we first got it, it wasn't even finished. The room didn't have any floors. There was like spray paint on them. It was just completely unfinished. So we, of course, ran the floors in it and then painted. And then I wanted to make this my dream closet. But soon after, I realized that it came with its challenges because the walls are slanted, so I couldn't have those closet systems that I wanted. But instead, we decided to, you know, get some cabinets, and then this actual studio part was going to be like accessories, handbags, and shoes. And then I have a closet where I was able to put all my clothes, and then we had another closet in here that we had like the utilities in, camera equipment, all that kind of stuff. So we actually went to IKEA in North Carolina because this was during the pandemic. We went to IKEA in North Carolina twice, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Because it was during the pandemic, everything was sold out, nothing was available, only in North Carolina. So we had to do what we had to do. and I'm so happy that that is over with. But we had a good time doing it, and it was an experience and a story to tell. So we did that, and this is exactly where I filmed. I had my mirror here up against the wall, and then you guys saw this background every video. And then in this cabinet was all of my shoes. These are IKEA cabinets, by the way. I got so many questions, and I would still get questions about these cabinets literally anytime I post it. They're from IKEA, and then the handles I switched out. I got gold handles from Lowe's. So if they're still available, the cabinets and which I think they are, and the handles, I'll link them for you guys if I can. But yeah, this is where I filmed, and originally this was supposed to be like a suite, like an in-law suite, because there's a bathroom here, and then the staircase that we came up to get in here is a separate staircase from the rest of the house. So, you know, this is really could have been like a very private room, and I really love that. And when we bought this house, you guys know that this was when I quit my job soon after we started renovating this house. So this was like a huge deal. I had so much transition going on in my life when we got this house. And I don't know, it was just such a cool time in my life, in our life. And Winston learned a lot about all the things that he did in here, and I learned a lot about all the things he did in here. And I was really getting a lot of campaigns, and like my channel was really showing a lot of significant growth. And we've been able to continue that growth, which is really great. I'm working with some really great brands. A lot of the campaigns I was getting at the time were like my first time working with certain brands, and it was just a really crazy time. So I really appreciate this house and what it did for us. It really gave us a momentum, and it pushed us to grow so much in so many aspects of our lives, professionally, in our relationship. I mean, it's just really cool. So now that we have done it, like, we're not afraid to do it again. It's not even scary anymore. You know what I mean? Like, first time homeowners, we renovated the house, and I was quitting my job. It was like all so scary, but now it's a piece of cake. So now I'm gonna show you guys just the other rooms that were up here. This is a bedroom. Now, as you can see, the stage should be like a workout room. And then off of this bedroom was the hallway bathroom. And I wanted this bathroom to be really like clean and just white. So I really wanted this subway tile. And I didn't realize at the time, but we did gray grout because it's really great. Like it doesn't, like, you know, the white grout can get like really dirty and dingy looking. So the gray grout doesn't get dirty and dingy looking. Obviously you still have to clean it, but it just looks better. It won't, like, over time get like really stained and gross. So I really like the gray grout. And then we got like this niche put in so you can put your products and everything like that. So really cute, simple bathroom, and that's what I wanted for this one. And I think I showed you guys this room a couple times before, but this room was Winston's office. It's staged to be an office now, but you know, Winston had like the big tabletop, all his computers and all that. So this is where he edited and everything. You know, this is the office space. And this is another room where we had to fix the popcorn ceilings. They put another piece of like board or something. Winston could explain all that to you guys, but they had to fix these ceilings. And then, you know, we had some closets out here, the linen closet. And the master bedroom. So it was exciting for me, you guys, because I filmed a campaign. No, I took some photos for a campaign, for an express campaign in here, and they did really well. And I was really excited because the whole idea of this house was that we were gonna live here, work here. And I just was really happy about that at the time. So I really love this bedroom because it was open, it's pretty big, spacious, and we would get, even though the windows are not that big in here, the light would come in really nicely. And it was cozy in here. You know, our bed, we still have our bed now at the apartment, but you know, it was like a bigger king size, and it was still enough space to like be comfortable in here. So we love that. We had a big TV here. And then there's a closet in here, and then the bathroom. This was my dream spa bathroom, and this is like my starter spa bathroom. So I really wanted a really nice bathtub because I do like to take baths, but I wanted kind of like a soaking tub. So we were able to get this one, and this was like the biggest size that we could get to fit in here, which is great. It was comfortable and everything. I really like this bathtub. And then we got this glass shower. So we really wanted an open shower. We actually had to expand the shower that was here. Previously, there was a big old blocky tub, and the shower was a little bit smaller, so we pushed it out a little bit, and then we got rid of that blocky tub and made it more open. So I really like this bathroom, and the ceilings in here are pretty high, and then it has a separate toilet room and a closet, and this was Winston's closet. So that is the house, you guys. It was a crazy ride. It took us a little bit longer than we thought. I mean, while we were doing it, we didn't know really what to expect, went to plan so, like, we did so much planning ahead of time before we even started anything. And, you know, unexpected things happen. So we learned a lot of lessons. This house taught us a lot. And it taught me patience. Most of all, it really did teach me patience. Something I'm still working on. But this house was an exciting project, and it made us excited for future projects. Ownership in general is important to us. So we do have more projects that we're, you know, thinking up and that we want to work on and get started on. So, of course, I'll tell you guys all about that as they develop and, you know, we figure things out, because that's really all it is, just figuring it out and making it happen. And this is just a cool thing that happened. And so we're closing this chapter and we're on to the next. All right, you guys, so here's my closet room. I'm not going to go in depth of every single thing that I have, but I'm just going to show you like how the closet room looks, and I just really love it. So basically this is like the entryway when you come in. I'm going to show you guys. This is the door, and I was filming, and that's my soft box, which actually goes up here, but I took it down because I was filming, and then it's on my like, you know, move around wheelie system where I have my camera and all that. So anyway, here, this is my vanity. Now this is going to get replaced. I've had this vanity for a long time. It's done what it needs to do, and I'm ready for a new one, a bigger one, and like a proper like lighting system and mirror and all that. So what I'm going to do is get this replaced, or once it's going to build me something once we figure that out. But I am going to move this actually around this corner where there's like a entryway space where the vanity can fit. And then I'm actually going to put another closet, another unit here, because I was debating whether or not I was going to put it up because I wanted my vanity here originally, but I feel like I just need a little bit more space. So I do want to use that last unit that I have. So I'm going to put it up here and then move the vanity. So that's going to be an upcoming change. And then here I have most of my shoes. Now I do have another closet in the bathroom, which is behind me, but I use it for more like backstock now, things that I don't need to have on display, things that are like another season, whatever. So right now, these are most of my shoes, bags, accessory kind of things here. This is the IKEA pack system, and I think these are like 8 feet, so very tall, and I still have enough space up top to put some more bags. And then I think I mentioned that already. I have my lights mounted, so when I film in here, the light is nice and like daylight and soft and all that. So love this. And then I have my curtains here. These are really cute. The curtains are actually from IKEA as well. This bench is going to be replaced with a chair once I find the right one. I want something cozy but not too big because I still want to be in here. You know, I want to have the space to move around and be comfortable in here. So I'm going to do a cozy chair, a poof, you know, to relax, and then a drink table, and then I can have my coffee in here, whatever. And you know, I drink wine now, so I'll be in here doing all that. And then over here, I have some more bags on top, a couple more bags, and then some sweaters that I want to wear this season. I'm displaying here. I want to make sure that I can see like the stuff that I want to wear, so I change out. I'm going to be changing out the pieces for things that I want to wear and make sure that I have my eye on it. In the corner, that's that extra unit that I was telling you guys about, so that's going to go up. And then over here I have some button-up shirts, pants and jeans, cargos, crop tops, vests. I have some jewelry. I have a couple empty drawers actually that I want to grow into. So I wanted to make sure I had some space to put things as I get more things. And then tops, sunglasses, underwear, jackets, blazers. So I want it to be really clean, very simple. And this is actually a bathroom. And you guys already know how I feel about a bathroom. Like, I gotta have my own bathroom. So there I go. And that's it, you guys. This is the closet update. Love it here so much. So cute. I finally have a closet that's a lot closer to my dream closet. And then, you know, I'm going to continue to build it and, you know, change things around. Oh, and just a quick little note. So I have actually, these bars that I have, these hanger bars are actually gray. And IKEA was out of the white ones when we went to build the closet system. And you guys know the history that I had with IKEA as far as closet systems. With the house, like, we were driving to North Carolina, and like, I was over it. So I was like, you know what, let's just get the gray ones. Hopefully it'll look fine. And I actually like it because they came in stock like literally the next day after we got these gray ones. And so I was like, dang, maybe I should go exchange them. But I actually like how it looks, so I'm going to keep them. So if you guys have that problem too, if you're building a pack system, then you can use the gray ones. It'll look cute. And then my hangers, I also have to replace all my hangers because some of them are gray, some of them are tan, some of them are beige. Is a little... It needs to be organized, so I'm going to fix that. But this is what the closet looks like, you guys. I'm very happy with it. And then I am going to put up like a slim mirror next to the bathroom door so I could do selfies and, you know, just see my outfits and stuff like that. So love this. And you guys know my big mirror is out in the living room now, so I'm very happy with this closet. And for my shoes, I went with these drawers because the closed off drawers were closed, and the actual like pull out shoe trays or the pull out trays that I actually had used for like jewelry accessories. I was gonna do shoes on those because I was worried that the drawers wouldn't look right or they wouldn't be deep enough. But actually, you guys, these drawers, I love the way this looks, by the way, and the drawers are actually very deep. Like, I'm gonna show you guys with these. These are like one of my highest platforms. These are super chunky, really high. I don't know the heel height on these, but they fit in the drawer comfortably. So just FYI, so you guys know, like, if you're interested and they don't have everything that you're looking for, because that was another problem that we had. They were out of stock with a lot of stuff, but it ended up working out, and I really like this. And I actually prefer it to the pull-out, the trays. I don't know, just something about it. I just really like the way it looks displayed behind the glass. But these are more expensive than the trays, so there's that too. So now that we're officially like back in an apartment, there are things that I just love about apartment living, the conveniences of certain things. But of course, there are drawbacks as well. Just like there are with homeownership, you know what I mean? Like there are so many benefits, and then there also are drawbacks, those conveniences that you get from living in an apartment. You don't always get those with, living in a home. So, it is what it is. But we found a space that we love, and this closet is just so good, and I'm just excited to continue to work on it because it's not complete now. And honestly, you guys, I don't know if it ever will be, because as I evolve, the closet's going to evolve, and that's fine. It's, you know what I mean? I'm going to change it around to however I feel at the time. But what's most important is I have a functional space to film in and actually have a functioning closet. That's what was most important to me, because, in the studio that I had before, you guys saw that it was also my closet, but the walls were slanted, so I couldn't really have the closet that I really envisioned for myself. And now I have something a lot closer to that. So I do have to put in a couple more shelves, and I do have one more unit that I'm going to put in. But I was debating about putting that unit in because I wanted my vanity to be in a certain area. But now I'm going to move my vanity to be like right in the entryway of the room. And then I'm going to put another closet unit up, and then I'm going to be able to have a little bit more space, because when I came into this closet, I kind of grew into it faster than I thought I was. And when I tell you guys, I got rid of so many clothes. I got rid of so many clothes, so many accessories, shoes. I got rid of so many things, and I still filled up this space faster than I wanted to. But that's okay, because I'm still paring down, and that's something I'm always doing. I'm always editing and, moving things out of my wardrobe, just because I'm always acquiring things, and I don't want to have too many things that are not being used. So that's always going to be a work in progress. But so far, I have enough space for everything. Especially, wanted to make it a point to find an apartment that had enough space that we could be comfortable and grow into it. Because coming from a home, and previous to the home, our apartment, we were like busting at the seams. So having that space of the home, that was just like a non-negotiable. We had to move into an apartment that had space for everything, and we found it. We love it so much. And I have my own bathroom in this room, but I also have another closet in that bathroom. So that's kind of like a backstock, I guess you could call it. It'll be like, so far it's been things that don't need to be displayed, things that I don't need to use, often, things that are just not in that season. I'll just put it in that closet and bathroom. And then I have what I need out here where I can see it and use it and all that. And now that I can actually see everything that I have, I realize how I wasn't wearing certain things because I just didn't see it. So this closet so far has been a dream. So for 2023, you guys will see more content in this closet, in this apartment. And of course, I'll share with you guys some of the other things that we will be working on, Winston and I. But I'm just so excited to bring you guys more collaborations with brands that I love. 2022, I was able to collaborate with some amazing brands that I've always loved. And so I'm going to continue to share the brands that I love with you guys. And, outfit ideas, of course. I know you guys have been missing that. We're getting back to outfits of the week this week, so stay tuned for that. That's actually going to be the next video that comes out. So you're going to be able to get your outfits of the week fixed. And I know so many of you have been messaging me like, where have you been? What's going on? But we're getting back to it. And so for 2023, I also have an update on the robes, you guys. 2023 will be the year of the robe, okay? So many of you have still been asking about the robe, and you guys, I have not forgotten about it. I didn't have much of an update for you guys because I was really trying to figure out how we're going to do this. We had a couple failed attempts already, and I wouldn't even call it failed attempts. It was just really like learning and seeing how the process was going to be able to work out. And it's really not that simple. And this is the first time I'm doing anything like this. So you know, Winston and I were trying to just figure this out. So now we have gotten to the point where I have a sample that I love, and I cannot wait to bring it to you guys. I do have to find the right pattern. I have the sample, I have it tweaked to the point that I know you guys are going to love it. It's just really gorgeous. And so I cannot wait to find the perfect pattern for you guys as well. So stay tuned. The print is going to be top tier. So stay tuned, you guys. I cannot wait to bring you the next update. But 2023 is the year we're going to make it happen, that we're making it happen. So stay tuned, because I'm definitely going to have more updates on that. And I'm just excited that I have, you know, some solid information for you guys, because you guys have been asking me, and I've kind of been like pushing it off, like, you know what I mean, because I didn't really have an update for you guys, and I was still working on it, but there was really nothing to tell you guys. So now I'm just excited to have the sample that I love, and now we're going to work on the actual print, and then we're going to go into production. So that will be pretty soon. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking so forward to it. I can't wait for you guys to see it and get your hands on it. So stay tuned for future updates on that. But 2023, we're doing it big. 2023, we're just going to continue to grow. And with 2022, also career-wise, I hit some financial goals that I was like blown away by, because, you know, previously working my 9-to-5 job, you know, you just, every promotion you get a bump in your salary. And with content creation and just being like an entrepreneur, just in general, things work so differently. And, you know, my time when I was working a 9-to-5 was directly related to my pay. And now that's not the case. You know, I still have to put out high quality content and make sure that my content is meaningful to you guys and that it's giving you guys the information that you're looking for. But my time is not directly related to my pay anymore, which is a new concept for me. And it's just so cool. And I want so many of you guys to experience that if you haven't already. And so many of you still reach out to me and ask me questions about becoming a full-time content creator, or even just doing it on the side to make, you know, some extra money. And you guys, it's so doable. You can do it. Just literally get started. So like I said, if you guys want to check out the ebook, then I'll have it linked in the description box, to make sure you guys check that out. If you're interested, you know, DM me, hit me up on Instagram. You guys can follow me on my other platforms if you want to check me out or chat with me. You know, I update my stories on Instagram in real time, and I can chat with you guys in the DMs in real time. So if you just want to shoot me a quick note or ask any questions or anything like that, you can catch me over on Instagram. But leave any questions or anything like that you guys have, you can leave those in the comments as well, because of course we can chat here. But yeah, 2023 is very exciting, and I cannot wait to show you guys, you know, my closet and everything as I changed up and develop it. But you guys will see, because I'm going to be filming in here. But that's really it, you guys. 2023 is going to be so exciting for us all. I wish you guys much success in any projects that you're working on in your life, and peace, and, you know, just a life of ease, leisure, and comfort, because that's what we all deserve. You know, I realize I've always wanted a life where I can like go at my own pace and do what I want to do. And of course, I mean, we all have to work, so I have to work. But you know, when I compare my life now to what it was, I just feel so much more at ease. And, you know, obviously there are times where you have some stresses or you get anxious or things happen, because that's just life. But to be able to literally like create the life of my dreams is just, it still blows my mind when I sit and think about it. So thank you guys so much for all your support and being so kind, and just like the support is just so crazy to me. So I just want to say thank you to you guys again. And I will catch you guys in the next video and all the videos. And like I said, if you want to chat with me, then meet me over on Instagram. But stay tuned for more fashion content. Thank you guys so much for all your support and watching and continuing to tune in every single week. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye. This house was a really incredible project, and it made us excited for future projects like this. You know, this house